New Zealand is one of the most beautiful places in the world, but also one of the most isolated. With an economy based on innovation and exports, its success in the global marketplace relies on being connected to the rest of the world.
So in the mid-2000s in the OECD, we had one of the lowest broadband uptake numbers. When we had a change of government in 2008, they brought in the UFB project, decided to put $1.5 billion into it. And so they've really supercharged and put real focus in on developing the infrastructure.
The New Zealand government partnered with operators in a public-private partnership managed by Crown Fibre Holdings.
Crown Fibre Holdings is a vehicle set up by the government to deliver on government policy, and the government policy was to deliver a step change in broadband performance to 75% of New Zealand homes and businesses. This project's been hugely successful. It's well within budget, and take-up is running wild.
And so in the last couple of years, we've moved from being one of the lowest broadband uptake countries in the OECD to one of the higher ones, but also number one a couple of years ago in the number of new fibre connections in our country and our nation. So it's been really good for New Zealand.
Huawei has had the important role to work with New Zealand business partners to construct the national fibre network in New Zealand.
The government put together their business case and then approached vendors that were already here in New Zealand to offer up a proof of concept to show that we genuinely could do what we could do.
When we first heard of the UFB project, it was a great event. The government was very supportive. They made sure that we had access to what we needed, which was funds. Our partners, Huawei, they were our supply chain managers. Everything arrived on time.
We're seeing more and more people embrace the opportunity of fibre broadband. And that's largely driven by the retail sector of the market, really embracing fibre broadband and promoting it and offering services over. We have a community called Wollaston on the outskirts of Christchurch, and 52% of that community is connected to fibre broadband. We've only finished building it 2 years ago. That's every other house in Wollaston is connected to fibre broadband, and the momentum it gets in that community is, have you got your fibre yet? It's not so much a build it and they will come. They are coming, we just need to get there.
The future vision of New Zealand is to use its fibre network to connect to every possibility.
So now this fibre is in place, it's a real platform for economic growth, and that's where we're going to see the step changes in the New Zealand economy. So we can start to use it in ways and means that we perhaps didn't think we could have before. So the whole Internet of Things, the whole traceability on our rural markets as well, because that's where the future is, and that's where our future lies as well. This connectivity is incredibly important for us across both our urban and our rural sectors.
Together, Huawei and New Zealand are building a better, connected world.